Hey everybody, it's Zach from Myshire Farm, and we are back again with another video to help you on your journey with Coturnix quail and becoming more self-sufficient. I am super excited about this video. I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time and I could never find the time to do it, but today is the day. And the topic we'll be talking about is the self-sufficient Coturnix quail. I am super excited and I think you will be too once we give you all the information. So we are going to give you the top 10 reasons on why we absolutely love Coturnix quail and why we think you should be raising them as well. So before I begin, I want to let you know that we have worked with a couple of friends of ours that have helped us get all of this information together, as well as we've used two websites that we will give you in the description, and I will also let you know in the video on what we used. I will put it in the links in the description so you can go there and research yourself, but I'm telling you, this information is going to be amazing. And you want to stay till the end, because at the end of this video, I'm going to be reading off a ton, and I mean a ton, of health benefits for eating Coturnix quail eggs. I was amazed, not only how many benefits there were, but how many real, actual benefits that help by eating Coturnix quail eggs. It is fantastic. So I'm very excited about the video. If you are too, hit the like button to support the channel, but let's get started. So this is why we love Coturnix quail, and number one is you don't need a permit in most, if not all places in the United States to raise Coturnix quail. The reason being is they are not native to the United States. So for example, bobwhite quail are native to the US. So they want you to have a permit because they do not want diseases to be spread from a flock to what is in the wild. Whereas Coturnix quail are not wild in the US, so you need no permit. So you can live in the city, you can live in an apartment, you can live somewhere where it's HOA, you can live in the country, and it doesn't matter. You all can raise Coturnix quail and have the health benefits and raise your own meat and eggs. So that is number one. Number two, they are a fast hatch. So from the day you put them into the incubator to the day they hatch is 16 to 18 days. That is 2.5 weeks from egg, normal egg, put into an incubator before you have a day-old chick. How cool is that? Number three, knowing male from female. In as little as 3 weeks, if they are feather sexable, you know male from female. If they are not feather sexable, it takes just 6 to 8 weeks, which is just 2 months or less, and you know your males from females right away. Not only that, but they are fully feathered at 3 to 4 weeks old, which means they need no more supplemental heat. After that, you can put them outside, you can put them in a barn, you can put them in a shed, in a garage, in a basement, wherever you want to put them. After 3 or 4 weeks, they're fully feathered. They are good to go. Again, that is a fast turnaround time, which is fantastic. Number four, quick production. From day-old chick to laying eggs is as little as 5 weeks. Now, on average, it's about 6 to 8 weeks, but a lot of people are getting them to lay as early as 5 weeks old. So that means when you put that egg in the incubator, 16 days later, you have a day-old chick. That day-old chick could possibly start laying eggs for you in as little as just 5 weeks. We are talking about a fast turnaround time for a self-sufficient use. How cool is that? Number five, a whole bunch of eggs. On average, a hen lays 300 eggs a year, and for self-sufficient production. Now, I want to note that quail can live up to 6 years old, but we're talking about egg-laying production. They, on average, produce for 2 full years. Sometimes a little over, sometimes a little less, but on average 2 years, and they lay on average 300 eggs a year, which means every hen will give you 600 eggs. Awesome. And they start laying, remember, at 5 weeks old. How cool is that? So, number six, low feed to egg ratio. The feed to egg conversion rate is amazing, and I'm going to tell you in just a second, but this does vary, so you will need to do your own numbers on this. So if you are feeding your quail, if you're making your own feed, if you're supplementing the feed, whatever the case may be, it's obviously going to be a lot lower. If you have a high feed bill, it's obviously going to be higher, but on average, if you buy your feed from like Tractor Supply or Chewy's or whatever the case may be, on average, an egg is about 7 to 9 cents a day. So an egg is 7 to 9 cents a day in feed. So that feed to egg ratio is fantastic. Number 7, space. According to khpet.com, a chicken requires 10 square feet. So per chicken, you need 10 square feet. That seems a little high to me, but I saw that in a couple different places, so that's what we're using. But quail are recommended to 3 to 3.5 per quail per square foot, which means you can have 30 to 35 times more quail in the same space than a chicken. That is why we truly believe here at Myshire Farm that quail is and should be the new and improved chicken. It is fantastic. And that is just a single layer. So if you watch our videos and see our barn tour, we have 3 tiers on each cage. So if you do the math, if it's 1 chicken per 10 square feet and 30 to 35 quail per 10 square feet, and we do it 3 times high, wow, so that's pretty cool. So space is absolutely amazing. Number 8, healthy as an ox. So quail have a very little to no health issues for a couple different reasons, but here's an example for you. If you raise meat chickens, you get them from a hatchery, they come in, you raise them, you're kind of on their timeline. You have a certain amount of time to butcher all of those chickens all at once. You can't butcher as you go with those because they're not bred for longevity. They're not bred because they have heart issues, they have feet issues, they have leg issues, whatever the case may be. So you can't just raise those for an extended period of time and just butcher as you go. But with Coturnix quail, you can. So you can butcher in as little as 6 weeks old, or you could butcher at 10 weeks old when they're no longer egg producing for you. Now, with that being said, the older they get, they do get a little bit tougher. We eat them when they're 2 years old, but you'll just want to check that out yourself and decide what age works best for you. But you can butcher as you go, which is another bonus. You don't need freezer space. So if you do meat chickens, then you would need a ton of freezer space because you've got to butcher all of those chickens all at the same time. But with quail, you can butcher as you go. So if you're butchering 10 quail a week to eat, well, you can just butcher that week and you're good to go. So no freezer space is required, which is, I thought, super cool. Number 9, fast, easy, and cheap to butcher. It is fantastic. We have just experimented in the barn. We butchered a couple of them. We timed ourselves. All we used was a pair of scissors, and that was it. Our hands and a pair of scissors, and it takes less than 2 minutes to butcher a quail. That is how amazing and fast these things are. It is phenomenal. Now, number 10, we're going to talk about some health benefits now. So I gave you one website already. This is another website we got some information from, which is healthbenefitstimes.com. Now remember, in the description of this video, I will be sending you the links to both of those websites so you can look at the information yourself. But I wanted to read a couple of things that I wrote down, and then I'm going to go to that website and I'm going to read all the benefits quickly. You will be shocked, so stay tuned. But number 1, a quail egg. Let me just show you because I've got one here. This is a quail egg. This is a chicken egg. We do have both. But this quail egg has 3 to 4 times more mineral and nutritional value than this chicken egg. This quail egg has 3 to 4 times more value than this in minerals and nutrition. How amazing is that? And I'll show you one more time. How cool is that? Now, there are a lot of people that we have worked with in the past. This website also confirmed what we also knew, but there are a lot of people out there that are allergic to chicken eggs. There are no known cases in the US that you are allergic to quail eggs. So that is a huge benefit. One of our first customers ever here at Myshire Farm is a local farm pickup. They called and said, my children are allergic to chicken eggs. We'd like to try the quail eggs. And they are still a customer today. It is fantastic. So I thought that was a really cool benefit that I would share as well. But from this website, which is healthbenefitstimes.com, which will be in the description, I just want to read all the health benefits that have been proven. Now, on this website, at the very end of this article, are all the resources that they gathered this information from, so you can check out the information yourself. I'm just trying to give you the bullet points and get you excited about raising your own meat and eggs. But here are just some of the benefits of eating quail eggs. Prevents diabetes, improves vision, raises energy levels, maintains healthy skin, promotes brain function, reduces blood pressure, increases metabolism, promotes healthy hair, prevents anemia, enhance body development, maintain healthy teeth, balance cholesterol, cleanse the body, relieve depression, prevents bladder stones, reduces the risk of heart disease, purify the blood, stimulate growth, prevent chronic disease, build muscle, promote sexual function, treat gastritis, cough and asthma, remedy. Benefits of quail eggs for kids are as above, but also it eliminates diseases, which is fantastic. So those are just some of the benefits we found in Coturnix quail eggs. Those are the top 10 reasons why we love Coturnix quail and we think it is absolutely phenomenal. Another resource you'll want to check out is on Facebook. It is a group called the Self-Sufficient Quail. It is a fantastic Facebook group you should join. Everybody communicates with each other, shares experiences, and it is a fantastic community. I hope you can join. I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit the like button and support the channel, and I can't wait to see you next time. Everybody have a great day and stay safe.